Alright, if I'm gonna get one of these done today, I should probably start now because I'm losing fucking daylight. Also, my sanity. The camera is not in a cooperative mood, but we're gonna make it work. I also just realized I didn't get the fucking records out again, but I do know what I'm gonna talk about, so it's not really too much of a problem. What we got playing in the background, alright, what we got going in the background is this. This is Devourment, Molesting the Decapitated. This was just put out through Corpse Crystal is what it was. And these went relatively quickly, man. There was two versions. There was this, which they called Dried Blood, and there was another one. It was more like yellowy. I don't remember what they called that one, but they're both hand numbered, 138 each. I have number 29 out of 138. An absolute fucking undeniable classic. It actually just finished, so I'm gonna flip it over and we'll start it again. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about some shit that sort of lives within like a realm of genres that we don't really talk about too much on this channel. Speed metal, thrash metal, even like kind of doom metal. And I figured it would be kind of fun because, like I said, I kind of dodge these genres, not for any reason other than it's sort of rare that I find shit within these genres that really catches my attention. And we're gonna start it off with a new 2020 album, which, fuck. This is Butcher with 666 Goats Carry My Chariot. This is a band that formed in like 2002 and was active for a little while and before taking like a long hiatus. That hiatus went on until like 2014 or so. But that being said, there was only like 2 demos and 1 full-length album to come out prior to this one. And honestly, I haven't heard any of the other releases. I just know that listening to this one, you know, as many times as I have, like, they have to be good. This is fucking awesome. And I guess to fit it into like a genre, I would call it speed metal with like a black metal attitude, but it definitely has a propensity to get fast, and when it does, it's badass. Though I would say just front to back, the whole album is a fucking blast. The vocals are shrieky, the riffs are good. There's some songs on here that are especially fucking cool. My favorite is probably Sentinels of Death, which is the fastest song on the record, which goes right into another one of my favorites, the title track, which is much slower, but just right next to each other. It's super cool, man. This band knows how to really run the gamut in terms of speed. But also, I like the attitude. I like that there's a lot of intentional misspellings to sort of make it a bit more unique. And that exists all over the place. And in terms of the lyrics, every song is about like fire and metal. It's basically like Midnight wrote the lyrics. But it's fucking awesome, man. I really, really like this record. Put out through Osmos Productions. This is a 2020 record, and I would say it's probably one of my favorite 2020 records. The album cover is awesome. I like the logo quite a bit too. It's just sort of metal incarnate. There's the back right there. It's kind of like an extended piece of artwork, which is badass. This is a gatefold, so you have all the track listing there, and a really cool picture of the band up top, badass. You do get an inner sleeve that has all the lyrics as well as pictures of the individual band members. And the vinyl itself is kind of hard to see. It's like an orange and black, sort of like marbly color. I wonder if my phone's flashlight will... Yeah, there you go. Wow. So front to back, this record is packed with white hot bangers. If you like black metal, you'll like this. If you like the speed metal type shit, you'll like this. This band was totally new to me when I heard this record, and it blew my fucking mind. This is kind of one that I've been a little bit surprised to see so few people talk about. So that's a shame, but as per usual, I'm here to spread the good word. Butcher, 666 Goats Carry My Chariot. So, from a 2020 release, now we go way back. This is CXIII with Violence and Force. So this band formed fucking back in like 1980, but their roots extend back even further than that, into the late 70s. And this is the second full-length album that came out in, what, fuck, 1984. I had to look that one up. This band's got a pretty big discography, and it's full of mostly full-length records. But I'll be honest when I say that, like, I'm only familiar with this album. I have heard the first one, but it's not really my thing. There's a pretty stark difference between the first record and this one here. This one here is just a bit more aggressive, and it's got a bit more of a bad attitude to it, which I like a lot. The vocals are super reverbed. The music is very high energy, which I like. And this is just kind of a classic record, but it's always been one that, I don't know. It's been one that I've kind of ignored because the genre itself has never really been my thing. So this is a relatively new record for me entirely. It's probably got one of the best fucking album covers ever. Ever. I really, truly love this. Whenever I saw it before, I always thought that, like, these were gloves, but like seeing it on like 12-inch record jacket, it's just like somebody's hands are like black or just really dark. I don't know, like unnaturally dark. So those aren't like naturally colored hands there, and like the fingernails are like black and shit. So it looks like paint, but either way, it's fucking awesome. Though I do wonder, like, this is a 2004 Megaforce Records press, I guess. Like, it's very, like, pixely and, like, blown out. I don't know if that's just this or if that's the actual original album cover is like that. Yeah, I don't know. I love it, though. It's a really cool album cover. The back cover right there has got a few band pictures and all the track listing here, and even more blown out close-up picture of the album cover. The record itself is quite cool. It's like gray vinyl, red splatter, very nice. No insert or anything like that. So this literally doesn't come with anything else besides the record, which is fine. But yeah, it's not really a record I need to go into too much detail with, because I suspect I was the last human being on the planet to not hear this one. But yeah, man, some good songs on this one. Just classic shit. Exciter, Violence, and Force. Alright, so this video is actually going to have a couple of my absolute favorite 2020 records in it. This is The Wizard with Subterranean Exile. This is a band from Tasmania, I think. If not just Australia, but I'm pretty sure it's Tasmania. And this is basically like sort of traditional heavy metal / like doom metal, I guess. And I'll be honest, those two genres of music are genres I have always struggled with just enjoying. It's so few and far between when I find a traditional doom band or a traditional heavy metal band that really truly just grabs me. And if you want to qualify this into either one of those genres, then this band has done it more than any other band ever has. Every fucking song this band has written, and I have two of the other full lengths too that I will talk about eventually, but this is the newest one, and every song that this band has written is so fucking just catchy. The music is catchy, the lyrics are evil. It sounds like the vocalist holds his nose while doing his vocals like a motherfucking gangster. And general badassery exists from start to finish here. The very first song, the title track, Subterranean Exile. The song Long Live the Dead is another one of my favorite. The song Evil in My Heart. The song Ecstatic Visions, Held Within the Monastic Tower. Master of the Night, Dark Forces. Every song, dude, this is so goddamn good. It's just an overall fun, evil vibe from start to finish. From what I understand, pretty much all the music is written by one guy, but there is a full band like that plays on this record. Honestly, I find it hard to believe that somebody could listen to this and not like it. Kaylee doesn't like it, but it's because of the nasally vocals. She's not into it. I love it. I think it's, you know, it's got like just a very unique charm to it. Though somebody did tell me that this kind of reminds them of like Manila Road, which is a band that I never really, you know, listened to for reasons I already discussed. And the vocals kind of does. I think the Manila Road vocals are like even more exaggerated. But, you know, whatever. The album cover is cool as fuck, as expected. There's the back cover right there. Just a picture of the silhouettes of the dudes who play in this band. I also think there's a girl in this band too. Cruz del Sur Music is who put this out. Last I saw, you can get this through, I got mine through Hell's Headbangers, but no, that's not true. I got mine through Discogs and Hell's Headbangers stocked it like the next day. But last I saw, it was on Hell's Headbangers. You got an inner sheet here with another picture of the band, and I was wrong. There is not a girl who plays on this record, though there definitely was at some point. There's all the lyrics on the other side there, and this does include a poster, which I'll show you. And there's the poster there. I don't normally like it when it's just like a framed square of the album cover, but the Baphomet sigil thing at the bottom there makes this one acceptable. And the record itself is just black. Yeah, man, absolutely no complaints about this one. I would expect this one to be like top 5 favorite of the year, man. I fucking love this record. And if you've never heard The Wizard, I imagine it's pretty fucking polarizing, but I would say more than anything else I'm going to talk about today, you got to hear this one. This is The Wizard with Subterranean Exile. Alright, from 2020 again, all the way back to the early 80s, we have the first release from what went on to be like a thrash metal giant. This is Destruction with Sentence of Death. Like I said, this is the first EP from 1984, and this thing is only like 20 minutes long, but you know, this was basically the spearhead to what would be a really, really big discography. With somewhere between like 15 and 20 full-length albums. And even though this one is only like 20 minutes, it is packed with just really, really good solos, super like reverbed, yelly type vocals. The whole thing is like aggressive, and it's kind of just a really fun record. I dig it. But this is kind of like that Exciter record. I don't really need to talk about it too much. The front cover, you got a picture of 3 bad motherfuckers who kind of look like they just got electrocuted. There's the back cover right there, just a tombstone. This was put out through High Roller Records, and High Roller Records is responsible for a lot of super high quality releases, and this is one of them. This comes with a bunch of stuff, man. You have this card with the 3 band members on it. So there's a really cool like negative image of the band members. And then on the back, you have one of those classic collage pictures. You have another insert with what seems to be like the normal black and white picture of what I just showed you here. Though on the other side of this one is all the lyrics. And it comes with a big poster. It is a square, so it's kind of useless. But it's just the album cover. And the vinyl itself is just black. It's limited to 250 copies. But yeah, if you like old German thrash, then you know who fucking Destruction is. Certainly don't need you don't need me explaining it to you. But this is a great EP, man. Like I said, I'm very picky about thrash metal, but this is one of the good ones. So if you've never heard this, check it out. Destruction, Sentence of Death. Alright, we're going to finish this off with, I think, the only band I'm going to talk about today that is no longer active. And that is this, which is, of course, Speedwolf, Ride with Death. So, Speedwolf is a speed metal band from Colorado, and this is the one and only full-length album that this band ever did from back in 2011. This band basically exists as an undeniably badass Motorhead worship band in basically every sense. The riffs are awesome, the vocals are awesome, the album cover is awesome, which I'd like to take a moment to just appreciate this. Look at that. It's literally wolves riding motorcycles. It actually kind of looks like something you'd see on the back of like a Harley shirt. This is a 2018 press of this, by the way. I don't know if it's like the second press, third press, fifth press, I don't know. There's the back cover right there. It's like a fucking naked girl wearing like a wolf pelt. I also like all like the spot gloss on this, really cool. So it's put out through Hell's Headbangers, by the way. This is a gatefold with a picture of the band playing live on the inside. The record itself is fucking gorgeous. Clear black splatter, make your pussy drip. And this also includes a 7-inch record that has the 2 songs that this band put on a split with Necrofilth. Yeah, so it's cool that they included this as well. There's a back cover of that. A girl with a ball gag and a fucking wolf. And it is the same color record, which is super nice. And if you really like the album cover, it comes with a poster. Yeah. But yeah, man, really cool. I never got too much into Motorhead, but there are a few sort of like Motorhead worship bands that I like, and this is definitely one of them. Check it out if you ain't heard. That's Speed Wolf, Ride with Death. If anybody just saw Kaylee run down the stairs in her underwear, you're welcome. This tape just ended and I'm out of records to show for now, so we're gonna call it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing about some shit that wasn't black metal. I like pulling shit from time to time to keep this shit interesting for all of us, so if you haven't heard any of this shit, check it out, it's all badass. Thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna pull some more shit soon and we'll get another one of these out as soon as I can, so. Yep, thanks guys, talk soon, later.
So come on, believe